Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a what's new at the drugstore haul video. This video might come to you guys maybe even in January because I have so many other videos lined up for the rest of December. But today's Christmas, so I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Anyway, I went to Walgreens and I found a whole bunch of new makeup products. And the only reason why I went to Walgreens is because I was looking for something to do with my eyes. So anyway, I got a nice little bag here and I'm just gonna show you guys what I got. Yeah. Okay, love, so the main reason why I went to Walgreens was because my eyes have been burning me for the last 2 days, and to the point that they almost spasm in a very painful way. So if you guys see me not making eye contact with you, kind of like I am right now, is because my eyes are having this moment where all of a sudden they start burning and it's like almost forcing me to close them. But anyway, I went and I picked up the Visine Totality drops. This is a multi-symptom relief one. This is for when I don't have my glasses on. These didn't work. They didn't help at all. Let me get my bearings. Anyway, I also ended up getting the Opti-Free Pure Moist Re-Wetting Drops. This is for my contacts. I actually don't think I can make contact with the light that's in front of me. Even though I dimmed it, it's just burning me too much. But if I look at a product, I'm fine. My eyes are fine. So strange, but that's what's happening right now. So hopefully these work well with my contacts. If you guys have ever had this issue before, let me know down below, please. I need help. So I ended up coming across the House of Holland. These are press-on nails. These are for the kiddo, and she picked these out. These are just a dip dye, and it doesn't have a specific color on it, but these are like a nice navy blue. So my daughter wanted to try out the stiletto style nail or the almond shaped nail, so I'll let her give them a go. These were $9.99 and they had Christmas style ones, and then they had these. I really like these though, so she'll be trying those out. So I ended up finding a whole bunch of new makeup products. I wish I could have bought them all, but I did not. So the first thing I found was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. It's this right here. Now this is made with alcohol, so it's meant for maybe someone that has oilier skin to help set their makeup. I don't know how I feel about this. This was $5. I feel like this is just a regular setting spray. It doesn't wow me like the MAC Fix Plus does, or like how my homemade MAC Fix Plus works. So I don't know if I'm just going to not repurchase this. I do like the bottle though, and the spritz was great. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. By the way, I filmed a makeup tutorial, a drugstore makeup tutorial with all the products that I found. So that'll probably be up first. I'm not sure yet. So anyway, so I also found a Milani Prime Perfection face primer. This is the hydrating pore minimizing one. This is oil free. This is 0.68 fluid ounce. This was it $10.99? Let's see how much this was. I have my receipt here. This was $10.49, which I think is pricey for Milani. The reason why I think it's pricey, it's because it's 0.68 ounces and the packaging is great, but it's not full. It's literally like half. So anyway, in the video that I did, I mentioned that I wanted to compare it to the Makeup Forever base primer. This is the hydrating primer. This is like the Equalizer collection, and I wanted to compare it. I feel like there's some similarities here. There's two of them for this line. The other one was mattifying. So I don't know if I like it. I feel like for the price it's better than this. This was, I think, $16 or $18 for the sample size, and this is half an ounce. But I mean, I wish they would not try to deceive you with the packaging, because the moment you pick it up you're like, there ain't shit in here. What I think about this, I don't like the price point. I kind of wish it was maybe like $7, $8 instead of $10. But I'm sure if this is part of the permanent line, I could probably find it like at Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart or Target or whatever, which would be nice. I love the way it feels on the skin. It's very thick, but it made my skin feel just very hydrated, because my skin around here is really dry. So when I went to apply my foundation, it didn't start caking up or looking flaky in that area. So I have a feeling that this primer might be a really good one, but I also feel the same way about the Makeup Forever one. So I like them both. So the next thing I found was the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. So many people are excited about this because Lancome has a cushion foundation. L'Oreal owns Lancome, by the way, folks, and many other brands. And what a Laneige has a cushion foundation, which is sold at Target, by the way. That's strange, but it is sold there. So anyway, this is the cushion foundation. I put it on today. It's in the tutorial. How I feel about this is, well, let me tell you a little bit about the packaging. It comes with a sponge, which I'm not putting back in here because, look, it's dirty and I'm too OCD for that. This is definitely a beneficial foundation to those that just want something that's very luminous, very great for dry skin, or if you're just like really quick on the go type of girl, you're doing your makeup at the train, in the train or in the bus, whatever. This is like great for that because this gives you light application. But anyway, I love that it's, you know, this is it right here. Let me pop it open. So it's sealed. It has a great mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not trying to blind you guys, but this is the foundation. Like it's just a nice cushion foundation. Now this has 0.51 ounce. So it's a half an ounce, 14.6 grams. I have the original L'Oreal True Match Lumi in W3. So I picked up the same shade. Perfect match. Of course, this comes with 1 fluid ounce and this comes with half an ounce. Mind you, I paid, I think, $11 for this foundation. Love it. I kind of miss it. I've used it quite a bit, but not enough. Now this comes with just a half an ounce. Granted, it's because of the packaging. This is a great go, like to go if you travel a lot, just throw this sucker in. And if you really love this foundation. But I paid $17.50 for this at Walgreens. There was no sales. It's just a new release. I just don't know. I think you can find it cheaper elsewhere. And I'm not happy that I paid $17.50 for this. So I don't even know if I'm going to keep this. I already have the True Match Lumi. I think it's the same foundation. That's how I feel. I feel like it's the same exact foundation. It says it's buildable luminous foundation. And I feel like it is buildable, but you can get maybe tops medium coverage. And another thing I did not care for was their shade selection. Hopefully, if this is a permanent fixture in their collection, that they would amplify and add more to their shade selection. So I found this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette right here. I think it's awesome. It's in the shade Catwalk Pink, and I'm just gonna swirl it around for you guys. That's the shade right there. That's what you would get. That's what I have on my cheeks today, on the central part of the nose, Cupid's bow and chin, above the brow. And I used this and this, a little mix of these two golden shades under the brow just to give me a brow highlight. Now I'll do the individuals. I'll do the two golds on the outer side. Then I'll do the pinky color and the light pink color. So those are it right there. They're really pretty. I feel like it's very powdery. I already have these right here. These came out for the spring, summer, and it reminds me a lot of these two shades on the top. Let me see. It definitely reminds me a lot of what those two shades on the top were. Let me swatch it again. So they're kind of very similar. Very clear that this is an addition to what these two are because on the display these were all together. So, and these I found at Walmart. So this I found at Walgreens. So they're updating themselves finally. Last but not least, I found some Milani like eyeshadow palettes. I found 4 of these on a display. There was literally 1 of each of these. This is shade number 5, or this is palette number 5, and I think there's supposed to be 5. From what I'm assuming, unless they start off with the number 2. But anyway, I'll insert a picture right here of the other palettes that I found, the different colors, and I might go in and pick up at least 1 or 2 more. Now these were $10.50 as well, along with their primer, so it's kind of like, what? Anyway, so this is the palette. It's called Earthy Elements. This is Everyday Eyes Eyeshadow Collection. I will open it up for you. As you guys can see, there is no mirror here. So this is the base shade, the contour shade, the lid shade, the crease shade, a specialty shade, and a liner shade, which I don't understand. But anyway, I'll tell you guys what I used. I used this shade right here on the outer V. I used this shade as well to pack it on a little bit more on the inner corner of the eye because I swatched it and I was like, oh my God. These two are on the crease and on the lower part of the V. And this one's also on the lower lash line. Like this one is not impressive at all. Like you guys just saw me doing this. Like it's almost chunky. It is chunky. There's not almost. So wait, let me just swatch that right there. So that's the swatch for it. Look, it's skipped. It didn't even go on the lids. This is the most disappointing shade I've ever dealt with in the longest time. Like I can't even build it up. In the tutorial, you'll see me like trying to build it up and I'm just like, I even wet it with MAC Fix Plus and everything. I just couldn't get it to work. I thought that wetting my brush and then applying it would help. No, it literally just chunked it up on my eye. I had to scrape it off with my like nail and like try to blend it with my finger. This shade is god awful. It's the biggest shade in the whole palette. It carries the most product. I'm just confused about what Milani was doing with this shade when they formulated. Now, we're not gonna talk about this one anymore. We're gonna talk about all these 5 shades. I'm just gonna swatch. I'm gonna swatch this one. Look at that. Now these 2 shades right here look very similar. This has definitely more of a burgundy tone to it, and this one's definitely more of a bronzy tone. So this is definitely more bronzy, this is definitely more. So I'm just gonna swatch them for you. Those are some crappy swatches, but you know, you get the drift. Look at that. That is the reason why I bought the palette. That is the reason why I picked this palette, was because of that orange shade right there. I'm always looking for orangey, reddish tone shades. It's a beautiful like terracotta orange. It's not bright in your face, but it blends beautifully. This shade right here, this transition shade. So this bad boy right here, love it. I just love it. It's gorgeous. All these back here are my favorite shades. And even this one is the center. This is called the specialty shade. And I feel like it's very muted. So it definitely does help if you have like a darker lid to kind of neutralize the lid for all over the lid. And then I would just say work with these. This is the most disappointing shade. You want it as an inner corner highlight. You can't even use it for that. But I feel like these other 5 shades made up for this palette, because I have so many champagne light shades that I'm not like, no, this is why I wanted the palette. No, I wanted the palette because of this one. This is gorgeous. For $10.50, it's not that bad. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my what's new at the drugstore haul. I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.